Everybody, welcome to session 41 of Saltmarsh's Isle of Dread, featuring Kane Arcatos, Erevan, I don't remember Erevan's last name, and Clay. Again, don't even remember Clay's last name either. Sorry?
Moonstar.
Moonstar, that's right. What am I talking about? So, yeah, there's, and Legolas, my Legolas, who is not here, but... did anyone else want to go take care of Legolas tonight, or?
I think Clay did a pretty damn good job.
I'll take on. I'll take him again.
Okay, so yeah, Legolas took on a very had some different battle tactics last time. Usually, Legolas is super duper Eldritch Blast. That was not the case last time. Why don't we go with Clay then? What did Clay and Legolas see from last time? What happened? You tell us what happened last time.
Clay he stepped into combat in the center after running a moonbeam out, clearing out the hallway into a group of people, and then stepped out into the main room. Legolas ducked his head out, saw what was going after casting this gnarly firewall that kind of, I guess, screwed up what you had planned. And then
didn't screw it up. Let's just say made things easier, shortened. Well, we're still doing the same battle tonight, so let's see if it's shortened. But yeah, okay.
And then stepped out, saw a bunch of more people up on this ledge and other area, and is casted another spell to do AoE damage. So he's dishing out some AoE damage.
He was Mr. AoE last time. That's true. And again, it was there was firewall, and then what was this spell again that you cast?
That's what I'm grabbing right now for you.
Yeah, it was sickening radiance.
Yeah, Sickening Radiance.
Sickening Radiance. I mean, I've never seen it before. I don't think I've never encountered that in session. Has anyone else encountered Sickening Radiance before?
It's been a long time since I have.
Awesome. Well, hey, we keep it new. It is a 5e. Yeah, it's 5e thing.
I had a DM pull it on me, so that's how I kind of do it.
You know what's funny? I mean, even if you just look at the DM guide or the player's handbook, there's so much stuff in there that we never use, right? And literally, it's like we talk about, we need the next module, the next book. No, we don't. What do we just the core player's handbook? We never get through the whole repertoire here. So anyway, really good use of that, and I think you got didn't Legolas or Logan yourself? You got inspiration from last time, right?
I did not.
Oh, you didn't? You did. That's right. Well, why did you get inspiration again there, Erevan? Do you remember?
Did I?
Yes.
I don't really remember.
Okay, well, anyway, you had one from before. You used it and saved Clay's butt again here, too. So, okay, well, you guys are literally in the thick of battle in this sort of old ruined temple, and these sort of crazed psycho tribal people are going at you. Let's get right back into it. All right, it is Erevan's turn, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go for it. What would you like to do?
I don't see the map. Oh,
you do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I was gonna say back out. I had to do that too.
Yeah, I had to back out, and then I realized it's down.
Yeah.
So, I'm good on that.
Okay. And Kane, you're a bear right now too, right? You're a black bear or brown bear?
Polar bear.
Polar bear. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
So this guy right here.
Yes.
I am going, since he's next to my buddy.
Yes.
I'm going to get some extra bonuses here. Let me pull my character up again. It looked like I just dropped it. Let me start again.
Sure.
Come on. Why am I not? It's not coming.
And yes, the music isn't too loud, right?
Nope.
Good.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. All right. Because he's in close, I get my sneak attack. I don't think I have advantage, but that's okay. I will take a shot with my bow.
And that's at the guy just south of the bear, right?
This one right here.
Got it.
I don't know if he's been shot already, but I'm about to put some holes in him, hopefully.
Yep. Is it 19 sneak attack damage? Holy
Yeah.
Okay, so, I mean, yeah. Your arrow goes clean through his sternum, just like basically blood spattered on Kane the bear as this guy falls down. That was a successful shot.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to...
So I'm going to give you a little hint. So there is a commoner woman over here. There's a couple over here in the north, and there's two more down here. They are less panicked and more angry now. They've got very simple. One's got a big club. The other's got like a cooking steak, and the other one has a wooden spoon. But these two and then this one here are looking at you, Aravan.
Which ones?
So here
Yeah.
and the two over here.
All right.
Okay, just to give you a little heads up.
Well, I'm going to save my movement as a dash if they come at me. So
You hold your movement. I can't remember. I don't think we said you can hold movement. You can. Do we say you can hold movement?
You can hold a
I think you'd hold a dash action to go from Blaze to another.
Well, yeah, that's what I'll hold.
And where would you dash to? And what was would trigger be?
Well, if either this one or either of these two are coming at me, I will actually charge this way, staying right underneath this balcony.
Okay. So you know, there's also another one. There's a woman right here. She's cowering. Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. This guy over here is dead. So boom, that was easy. This guy. All right. Clay. This guy over here. He decides to try to do something to you. He tries to hit you. He takes his shot over here. This guy over here, up on the balcony.
Yeah.
And 19.
19 will hit.
And it'll do 6 piercing, and then make a DC 12 con saving throw, please.
Yeah.
There you go. You feel this, ichor in this. It hits you. You get 6 piercing damage, and you do get the poison damage, but you don't take any additional poison or get poison condition. So but you know that's not very nice. So yeah, you get, as I said, 6 piercing plus 4 poison. Sorry, 6 piercing. Excuse me. 6 piercing, 4 poison damage.
I take 4 poison damage.
You do take 4 poison damage as well.
Okay.
Okay. But you don't have the poison condition, and you don't have. There's an additional poison piece you take if you fail. Okay, and he's looking over. He's pissed off at you. Kane, Arcados, you're the bear.
The sickening radiance is when you start your turn there, I think. right?
Yes, it is.
Let's see.
Give me a second. I'll tell you exactly what. Do a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
You failed. 4d10.
Whoa.
Yep. 28. Oh, Kane.
Damn.
Back into Dwarven.
Yeah, but everyone up on that balcony is also going to take 28 damage on their turn.
If they don't make their save.
Yeah, if they make it, they're still taking 14.
14. Damn.
Which one you get me? Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm not disengaging, so that guy will have an attack of opportunity on me.
Which guy?
The one.
Yeah, that guy. Okay.
20. Yeah, and I got a dash because I want to make sure I'm out. Like over there.
So you do disengage?
No, I do not disengage. I dash in order to, as fast as my short dwarven legs will take me.
Okay, so this guy might get an opportunity attack. Let's do that. Okay. But he's simply a tribal warrior. Okay, so he, with his spear... No, 7. That misses. Yep. No problem.
One such. So. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That was you, Kane. Kane. This guy. Okay. You were 11, right? Okay. So, what happens at the start? It's the start of their turn?
Yeah, start of their turn.
Okay.
I'll hang on. It's the last.
It's when they get hit by it, and then on the start of their turn. Right?
That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Spell or.
Yeah. Okay. So this guy, he goes up to take his bow out, and then and he just falls over dead. He didn't even have. I mean, not even a chance. Why do we even bother? Okay. Great. Next guy. Oh wait, he's dead too. All right. So that's a lot of fun. And all right. Well, okay. Aravan.
Yeah.
This woman begins running towards you down here.
Okay.
At the same time, these two women begin running towards you. They've got their eyes look crazed, pupils completely dilated. You notice that one of them's got a little bit of foam coming from her mouth.
That's all right.
And they're just charging you.
As I say, I'm going to use my dash and go.
So you're going to get one, so 35 you've got as movement, right?
I'm dashing, so I'm at 70.
No. So basically holding an action. Dash move. No, sorry. Okay, I guess you could say dash is the action. You can move. It just moves your double. It moves you. No, it moves.
A dash means you move your movement.
I get. A dash means you move your movement. It doesn't mean you move double your movement. If you use If you use your action to dash, you can move, and then you can use your action to dash. That would be double your movement, essentially double your movement. But we're not holding movement. We can hold the dash. So you can go 35.
Okay.
You want to go over there? Okay, so as you're dashing through the snow, these two ladies they sort of make a beeline to you as you're dashing over there. This one, who is coming from the top here, does not reach you. She gets to actually. I'll give you about here, and they both try to hit you. This is going to be funny.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to do a damned freaking thing. But let's see. Boom. 3.
Yeah, that's it.
No, in fact, she's not a combatant. She takes her. This is the one with the actual club. She swings, and you just sort of easily dodge out of the way, and she sort of throws the club. It's now 10 feet away. She's like, "Rawr!" And the other one, who's got her improvised stick, 21.
Yeah, that hit.
Does 1 bludgeoning damage. So, just so you guys know, it's a 1d4, and she rolled a 1. Okay, and that's just fantastic. So take that damage.
I got it.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. Clay, Moonstar, you're up.
I'm going to move this up
Bless you.
to here.
Okay.
And so that's my action, and for let me see one of my spells. Hopefully it's bonus actions. Yes, it's bonus action. Sweet. I'm casting spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Um,
Don't you need concentration? So you're going to drop Moonbeam? Is there no concentration needed for
there's
Moonbeam?
no concentration on that.
All right.
It's throw it out and I go to work.
Okay. Bonus action for spiritual weapon. Yeah, it is. And where are you putting the spiritual weapon?
Free hand. Sorry. Change that to purple. So it's going to be there.
Okay.
And it's going to take a whack at that guy.
Okay.
So, does a 21 hit?
It hits.
He takes 11 force damage.
And the spiritual weapon cleaves him in half.
Sweet.
Very nice. Okay. And what's going on with the Moonbeam then?
On the beginning of their turn, they'll take some damage.
In the beginning of their turn. Awesome.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And what are you going to do, Clay? Moonstar.
That's mine.
Okay, and that guy, wow, that guy was going to go, but you've killed him already, so he's not going.
Okay.
All right, well, and this guy, okay, well, he also takes his short bow. He's about to aim at you, Kane, and before he can get the shot up, he dies of being sick. As do most of them that, wow, Jesus Christ. Okay, and the next one. Okay, so what do we have to do? We're gonna roll a con saving throw. Is that right?
Which for what?
For the sickening thing.
Yeah, con save. DC 16.
Oh, he succeeds big time. Nat 20.
Takes 14 damage.
And he also he dies too. So
Blood coming out of the eyes, and
it's disgusting. This guy was a little bit more graphic and brutal.
D&D, this is pretty much D&D anthrax.
Yeah.
No,
Anthrax, D&D.
Ebola.
And the same thing, and this other guy, he right over here, he's looking down at Clay, and he's like gets his bow over, and he looks over at his friend who's dying, and he goes, and basically you just see vomit of organ, you see stomach and intestine comes out of his mouth. It is disgusting, and he falls down dead. As well, congratulations. As that happens, you now see. I will do this properly. You see. Token layer, boom, token layer. Oh, come on. And then move that over. Okay, you see 3 shrieking, crazy-eyed maidens with scantily clad, very scantily clad, rush down from the stairs up top. Right behind them is a large, older man. Who's got armor. He's got a very large sword, and he's got bright yellow, looks like dyed, puffy hair, with feathers and adornments, and he is screaming. You see these women are all coming down, and one of them finally gets to here. Hang on a second. Let me just do this properly. This would have been. No, let's be accurate. If they're dashing. Clay.
Yeah.
2 of them get to you. 1 is behind you. And this guy with this long sword, he's coming, he's basically attacking you. They all storm down from upstairs. You didn't see them before. These are not warriors, but they seem to be pretty pissed off. So let me just roll that for, well, they don't have a chance to hit you. The 2 that are in front of you are in melee range, but they just use their action to get to you. And hold on one second, we will do this. I'll put them all here. Turn, and then this guy, I'm going to give him turn, but I'm going to give him initiative. Okay, oh, for God's sakes. Oh, no, let me do this. Boom. Well, they all got 3. Okay, great. Well, they made quite an entrance, but they're not making quite a impact, I guess, yet. Didn't have very good init scores. Okay, but as we go to the top of the round, it is now. Where is Legolas? Oh, he's up there. Okay, so this guy, Taboo Chiefs. Oh, sorry. This guy. Those that are in Moonlight get, what is it? What saving throw do they need to make?
It needs to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
First one, 19. He succeeds.
He takes 7 points of damage.
He looks down at you, Clay. Bow. So that's the sound of what a bow makes. I guess, hey, we're in far off lands here. 18.
Yes.
Miss. 18 missed. Wow. All right, and then he moves to the top of the stairs. Next, other guy, other chief's son. He or chief's top chief lieutenant or whatever it is. He does the same thing. He tries to hit you, and
Which one is that?
over here, he needs to go make a con save as well.
Yep.
$14 fails.
Yes, it fails. Takes 13 points of radiant damage.
13 points of radiant damage. Ow, that hurt more. But he still is up. And he's also tries to take that shot at you. With the short bow. 22!
That will hit.
Make a con saving throw, please. DC 12. He fails. Okay, so boom, 5 piercing plus 5 poison generally, and then let's see if you an additional 2 poison, and you now have the poison condition for roll 2d10, please. 2d10.
I already had the poison condition on me.
You did. Oh, you already
Yeah.
did? Oh,
Yeah.
you're already poisoned. Okay. All right. And so poison mean what? Sorry, what's the condition poison mean again? You are.
It's disadvantage attacks and
Yeah.
checks.
And saving throws. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, he took the damage. He's now moved over to the. He moves back, sort of out of sight. Difficult to see him. He's yeah. You can barely see him actually. Okay. Taboo War. Oh, this guy. He is. Oh. Okay, he's still down below. He was fighting Kane. I gotta do it. Con saving throw or get sick.
Yep.
And 17.
He will pass. He will take 14 points of damage.
Yeah, again, so it didn't matter. He still retches on the ground. You can see blood coming out of his ears and eyes. He is dead. Wow. This guy's dead too. Well, I'm just not even gonna. He's dead. And this guy, and he's dead. Okay, so everybody that was on the balcony in the north is pretty much dead. Excuse me again. Jesus. All right. This guy down here, he's in the aura as well, isn't he? Down here.
Yep.
God damn it, man. Oh, okay. He's dead too. Before Legolas goes, over on this side of the northeast side of the room, you see a couple of other women look like they're cowering or doing something with the tanning hides. What you notice is one of them has found another rope that was hidden sort of in on the against the wall. And you guys are in the middle of combat, you wouldn't have noticed that. And they sort of pull it out, and you see from the balcony over here, sort of releases the rope or like pulls it away from the wall, and it goes up to that exit as well. So you had one that the kids some of them got away, and the other ones are gone. Well, no, the rope is still there, but they were on the rope and they fall into their deaths. There's another rope. I'll put it over here. I'll make it.
And women and children, or women are trying to escape on it?
Yes.
Okay.
So you see a number of women. So they let it go, and you see some women. There's about 4 or 5 of them that are on the balcony. They do not seem to be. You hear screaming. They do not seem to be engaging in combat. And one of them's jumped on the rope and with agility.
Agility.
So what do they say? Dexterously.
Agility.
Yeah. Anyway, she dexterously climbs up the rope. She agilely climbs up the rope. Is that a word?
Dexterous.
But how would you use agile is a adverb? Agilely climbs up the rope? Is that even a... Anyway. Jumps on the rope, quickly gets up. Okay, so one of them's sort of going up, the other one sort of jumped on, and this area now has some women sort of freaking out, trying to get away. All right, that's the new thing that's going on here. This tribal warrior was dead. Okay. Legolas' turn, Legolas. You are up. Slayer of tribes.
He's going to step up here. He's going to cast the all-encompassing Eldritch Blast.
It's about time.
Twice?
Yeah, so 22 hit.
Yes.
He's going after the big bad ugly right here.
Okay. So you're assuming he walked in, quickly noticed the big bad, and decided to attack that way?
He goes after that one.
Okay. So you want to go after the big bad, right? Okay. So I'll let you. I mean, sure.
Or I can go after.
No. I mean, look. You can go. Let's do this. You got enough time to take one shot at the big bad and one shot at the other one.
Okay.
You didn't know he was there. You're not surprised, but you didn't know he was there. So
yeah. So first one goes to that.
Yeah, hits dead and falls back 10 feet. Is it 10 feet? Is that right?
Yeah, push away 10 feet.
In a straight line.
Boom. So hits the other one. Let's see if the other one stays on her feet. It's not going to take damage, but let's see if she stays on her feet. Oh, rolls a 1 for Dex. So the one dies.
You're like the ragdoll effect in video games.
One of them's dead, and the other one has now fallen down. So I'm going to put the condition is she's on the ground. Okay, great. Jesus. Okay. And you want to take a shot at this big bad guy, right?
Yeah, the big bad ugly. 20 hit.
Does a 20 hits? The great news is I need to double check. Absolutely hits, yes.
For 10 force damage and is pushed 10 feet back towards the stairs.
And as these are 10 foot 10 foot. No, these are not 10 feet. These are 5 feet. Okay, he's been pushed back. Oh!
And then he's going to step back 5 feet.
Okay. All right. Erevan, you're up.
Can I still see that?
See what?
Can I still see the big guy?
You see this big guy coming down the stairs, yes.
Okay. Well.
And the other women rushing Clay.
That's fine. I will move back from 15, 20, 25. This one can have an attack of opportunity.
Two of them get attacks of opportunity. Yep.
Let him rip.
Okay.
I'm not trying to disengage.
You're giving them 0 credit. Like, I don't care if they're gonna try it. Go ahead. First one, 12 misses, I guess. Second one, 14.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I line up on him. And let me make sure I take off my sneak attack so I don't get that going. And then I will let him have an arrow.
You're going to give him an arrow. How nice. That's so generous. Okay. 24. That'll hit. Yep. 12 points of damage. Urgh. He looks over. He's angry. Doesn't like that.
With my, what do they call it? Hunting action. I will dash over here. 25, 30, and assist Kane if he. How bad you look?
Hardly scratched.
His bear died, but he's good.
Okay. I just want to check.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you guys, again, there's a doorway, like an archway here, with a slightly open door. There's a hallway down. It looks like there's a hallway down there, but you can't really see. There's
Okay.
no dark. It's just darkness.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I can see in the dark, so.
Yeah. It appears to be a hallway.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Now you're gonna let it. Nothing's gonna happen. All right. So Clay, let's see what happens to you. Oh. Yes. Okay. Good.
Oh, yes.
Excellent. 20. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Damn right it does. For 5 piercing plus 4 poisoned. It still says you have to make the DC 12 saving throw. Yep. DC 12 con save. 18 succeeds, no more damage. So 5 piercing and 4 poisoned. Okay. That's what happens to him. And he Yep, he's there. Okay. Kane, your turn.
Alrighty. I'd like to cast Entangle. Box.
And where?
Sorry, I'm drawing the there. I'm the boss dude and the 2 other ladies there.
Right. Okay. And they have to make for the duration. It's a difficult terrain. Strength save or restrained, right?
It will be restrained. Yeah. You see a 16.
13. So that fails. 14. That fails. 19. That succeeds. Oh, excellent. The one who's prone. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the one who's... What's even the point? Sorry, guys. You're going to see the DM take a little bit of a... Fine. Okay. She's prone and she's unentangled. The other 2 are... So it's entangled? Is that right?
Yeah, so they're restrained.
Restrained, sorry. Okay.
You can use an action
To get unrestrained, otherwise they can't move.
to
And
make
they
a
get...
strength save again against the DC, and on a success, they're free. If not, then they're still entangled.
Right. Okay.
And it's difficult terrain in that area.
Right.
And let's see. I'll move. You're like back a little bit. Yeah, back to like right there.
Okay.
And that's it.
He's dead. Boom. Okay. Erevan, you've moved away.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, bad move. Take
No.
damage.
Yep.
Oh, entangled.
She's entangled. She's got to go make this. She's probably entangled too. I'm gonna get rid of the dead one. Okay, so oh my god, strength save to see if they're entangled. 14.
16.
The save was only for the people in the area.
Ah.
Where it's
It's
just difficult terrain.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay. 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so it can only get there. She can only get there. Fine, nothing. Okay, this one who went through that sickening field. As she goes in, she tries to come and attack Clay. She basically pukes on Clay and falls over dead. Wow, real poor survival instincts there. However, this one, who went through the difficult terrain, does get an attack on. Yay! Someone gets an attack with a club at 13 and does not hit. All right, so that was useless. Great. And Clay, it's your turn.
So I am going to move my spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
It won't let me.
Move it.
Yeah. Hang on, let me see if it just need to be. There we go. Here.
Okay. Yep.
It's going to take a hit at that guy. 21 hit,
Yes.
7 force damage.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast a. Yeah, so I gotta fix something. Sorry, I'm just looking at something of how it's not healing word. It is.
Cast healing word. Ask your.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix something because for some reason it's. It is. Come on. Okay, so I am casting Cure Wounds as 3rd level on myself.
Cure wounds on yourself. Okay.
That did not cast.
Try it again.
So it's supposed to be 3d8. I'll just do it this way.
Oh, don't click like speech bubble. Click like the words.
Yeah. You click cure where it says cure wounds. Click literally on the words.
Ask like.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
And that's it. Literally casted once without any of the bonuses.
No, that was the higher level cast. So you add the 7th one.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So 9, 16.
There you go. Okay.
Yep.
You're healed better. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. this big guy with the yellow crazy hair appears to be kind of with that and this big crazy sword. What's the DC to break through the entangle?
16. And it's an action to try to break free.
So he doesn't do it. He's trying to hack at it and he still can't get it. And you hear him say, Benji! And you hear all these other... You hear shouting from deep on the north side. And as he finishes his turn, still stuck in the damn entanglement, I mean, I don't even know what to say. So I'll just do all of them together. Of course I will, because I just need to. Boom. Boom. Okay. Let's just do this. And I have to... 10. Okay, they got 10. All right. For the past day or so, I've been having this weird fluttering in my ear. It feels like a butterfly's trapped in there. Like every hour or so, it just feels like sounds like a heartbeat really fast, but then it slows down. It's like they say it's like a kind of tinnitus. Tinnitus.
I've heard sleeping with a fan on helps with tinnitus.
I'm hoping it's not tinnitus. Let's see what happens over a couple days if it goes away or not. It's so
once in a while, but not like.
Hey John, when we're done with D&D, I'll tell you something. How to get rid of it. If you're having anything with your ears.
Okay, cool. That'd be good. It's just weird. I'm listening. I'm just talking, and then all of a sudden, it seems like a butterfly's trapped in my ear. It's weird. Okay, so that happened. That happened.
There might be a butterfly in there.
Hey, you never know. You never know. All right, so that guy's dead too. These guys are all dead. So what's the point? They're dead. Gonna be dead. No, well, almost dead. Okay, so it is now the one of these commoners. She's still fighting with you, Clay, right in front of you. She tries to attack you, and with her club. 8 misses. I thought so. And then this guy, he's dead too, so it doesn't matter. Now we go back to. So when he said Benji, you see these warriors that were on the balcony. They all lean out again. They're all trying to attack you again, Clay. This guy, he leans over, he's here, and... Fine. 23. Oh, crit. Crit hit. 23.
Inspiration.
To reroll? Okay.
It's not my call.
True.
I think I'll burn my inspiration for you.
15.
Miss.
Wow.
Save my ass again.
You're welcome, Clay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so, wow.
Now watch, I'm gonna try.
Dude, I can res you. You're fine.
He didn't like that at all. And his brother, I guess, tries to do the same thing.
I'm out of
Yeah, I know.
22.
Hits.
There you go.
But it's not a crit.
It's not a crit. 6 piercing, 3 poison, roll DC 12. Con saving throw. 13. So,
You said 6 and 3.
ooh, 6 points of damage. 6 additional poison points of damage. Your body by now must be building up resistance, but sorry, it doesn't say that on the sheet. This poison's pretty intense, apparently. Wow, alright. And then this guy, oh, he's dead too. Oh, dear. They're all dead. Okay, go ahead, Legolas, your turn.
Legolas is going to cast Eldritch Blast at this guy right here.
Guy who's leaning out? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't do it all day long.
28. Is that a 28?
Yeah, 28.
The blast destroys him, and you'd expect him to go as he falls over, but the blast sort of hits him back, and he falls upward over the balcony instead of falling down below. Yeah, he's dead. Wow.
He's gonna step out, take a shot at this guy here with Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
Does a 20 hit?
20 hits and 1d6. Yep. So he looked over. He was looking over at his companion, and he falls forward. So he falls. Usually it would be falling back, but he falls forward. He falls over the edge of the balcony. He's dead. There you go.
Okay.
Today's an old standby. I guess it's the old standby from Legolas. All right.
Yeah.
Aravan, you're up.
Well, since I don't need to bother with those two, I'm going to concentrate on him.
Well, you'll have advantage on that one. He's still restrained.
Yep.
Oh, I do. What do you know about that? All right, let me put advantage on there.
And I think when you have advantage on an attack roll, you get sneak attack.
Yes, you do.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
God, you guys are just.
Here we go. I've got this thing shrunken. Hey, now I can see it. Okay. So, short bow. 17.
Hits. Oh, it's 17? Hits.
18 plus 7. Here's
25?
25.
He's got one deep in his side. He's like, ah! It goes right through his bone armor. He's not happy, but he's not dead, but he didn't like that at all. What's your passive perception again, Ervin?
mine. Let's see.
I know Clayers is ridiculous, but
Yeah.
Perception.
Oh, battle awareness.
Hang on. I gotta open this up to see. It's 15.
okay. I mean, one of the things you notice as you're lining up, trying to get the exact perfect shot, because you're always trying to find the right place to hit them. You notice that his sword is glowing slightly blue. So it's a big, massive, nice sword, but you just also like, hey, that thing's glowing a little bit. Cool. ... Okay, that's one of the things you notice.
Okay. So I take my shot.
Yep.
I'm going to move in.
Before you move, I'm going to give you a little hint too. So there's 2 more women have gone up the rope. They're shooting up pretty quickly, and they're all trying to get out.
I'm not too worried about.
Not like Legolas, where he just does mass murder on
Kids.
women and children and everyone around him.
And I'm done.
Okay. Okay, and this guy he leans out. He looks at He tries to get a shot off at Legolas. But let's see. Tries to. 5. Yeah, no, that doesn't. No, that won't hit. And then he backs away. Backs up. Kane, you're up.
$10, $15, $20, $25. And a dash
You can.
into about there. And then I'm going to cast Healing Word as a bonus action at 3rd level on play. Oh.
9.
Well,
11.
yeah. Could have been 11 heal. You.
Okay. That's it.
Yep.
Dead.
Okay. I need to just do this all at the same time. Okay, so let's see, looking here. So 10, 19, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60. Boom. Boom. You see 5 of these guys running down the stairs
Right into
the sickness thing.
Oh, sickness is up top. So if they came down the stairs, as soon as they entered,
Yeah, as soon as they entered it, let's just see. Let's see if any of them got to where I've wanted them to get to. Just to be clear, when they enter it and then when they start their turn,
yes.
DM gets a do-over. Sorry, DM gets a do-over. That's like, people aren't that suicidal.
kill.
No. Wait, that's... So they do need to make a con saving throw. How many they need to do is the question. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do they need to hit?
16.
Success, fail, success.
Okay, so 14.
Roll.
28.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really?
I told you, mass murder. Legolas is gonna be like.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna put these guys up here. So what's happened is you don't even see what happened. You don't even see what's happened. You just hear noise of
Retching and puking.
And just chaos. But you then see 2 other guys. So how much damage? 14 if they succeeded?
14 if they succeeded.
Are you serious?
Hey, it screwed the bear up pretty good.
Boom. Boom. Holy shit. So you see this first guy jump off the edge of the balcony trying to get into the fray, but he lands on his leg, breaks it, smacks his head on the floor, and he's dead. He took damage from falling off of the balcony. Other guy Spider-Man'd it, but you can see he's like racked from this sickening wave, but he's there, and he says something to the 2 women that are still down on the ground.
And he takes a level of exhaustion.
Yes, yes, he does. That's disadvantage on ability checks.
It's just a
Yeah.
level of
Excuse me.
exhaustion gives you.
Yep. That's
I
what.
think the first one's, yeah.
Just on the disadvantage on ability checks. Yep. Okay. All right. So that turn done. That turn done. That turn done. The turns don't make any sense. They're dead. So okay, done, and then
Are you able to delete them out of the turn order?
that's what I'm
If
trying
you
to
delete
do.
them from the map, like if you get rid of their tokens, then they fall out of the initiative order.
Well, no, but the way I do it is I just take it off the initiative order. It's
Okay.
easier because I don't want to kill the bodies, or I don't want to. Well, the bodies are dead already, but I don't want to remove the bodies. I want them to be littering the battlefield so that you can see all the glory that you've got. You can glow exactly. All right, now Susie over here is gonna try to get around 5, 10, 50. So to move past someone, no, she's not restrained. This one's not restrained.
Yeah, but it's difficult.
Yeah, exactly. So 5, she goes through here. 5, 10, 15, 20. She gets right next to Clay. It's difficult terrain, but she's only able to move that far, and tries to hit you with her rolling pin. What? 22, which is a crit.
That's a hit.
It's a crit, and that will do a grand total of 4 damage. Roll the 1. Bonus. That is freaking awful. So a critical hit with a rolling pin feels like a little ping, little twang. There you go. And then this other one, she also tries to hit you with her actual club. 16.
Yes.
Clay Moonstar, it's your turn.
My turn. See. I'm gonna move this to like right here, and this is gonna go here and take a little smack at that guy. Does
Sure.
a 20 hit
It does.
for 13 force damage?
Slices his leg off and he bleeds out. The force ripped his leg off. That's disgusting.
It's my turn.
This one is restrained and
Is it in my little green circle?
yes, she's dead. It's fine. She's just dead. 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 All right.
We wiped out a cult.
Yeah.
DC 16 strength save.
Wait.
Yeah.
No. This is what happens.
All his sons are dead.
This is what happens. He says, he looks up, so he sees all of these, he sees all of his tribe decimated, right? He sees his sons dead. He sees the children on the ground. And he says, I care! And everyone looks around as he jams his sword up through his own head.
Man, he took away the glory.
Over here, the warrior who's practically dead. There are some of the women have got away, but there's 2 on the ground. They move over to. They all sort of huddle with the other guy, and he begins. They all commit harikiri and seppuku, as does this one. let's be clear, though. What is going to happen here?
Someone's got a lot of cleanup.
Well, there are 3 women in front of Clay right now with clubs, not with anything else.
Two of them are going to die due to Moonbeam.
Well, the only one that's not is this one right here. Unless
Ish.
Legless walks out and pops her. Because if not, I'll nail her.
Okay, no. So
She can just go run.
So she rushes into the sickening thing. She kills herself that way. Oh God. And the other two died from Moonbeam. So you have that's just gory. What an awful way to finish. So this guy again, he takes his longsword and jabs it right into his own skull, through his neck. You can't believe anyone could do that. That's just awful. And as these 3 over here kill themselves as well, the rope falls down after a number of the women get out through the roof. Okay, out of combat. Combat done.
Drop that. Our Legless drops that with a snap of his fingers.
And
Drop my Moonbeam and spiritual weapon.
And I mean, there's a strange, peaceful eeriness to the scene now, as there is still a crackling, large cooking fire in the middle with some smoke coming up. And literally seconds ago, there were battle cries and screaming, retching warriors, mothers crying for their babies, is now eerily quiet. And you look around and you survey the field. I mean, literally dozens and dozens of crazy native bodies.
I say we patch up the canoes, take all their gear and put it in the canoes, and so when we leave, we can take all the weapons and armor back to the village on the shore. Armor.
What about this gal here?
She's dead. No, she's dead too. She took a bone, a bone needle or bone razor and slit her wrist. That's the flavor I'm going to use for it. Okay.
Well, we need to keep our wits about us, because there's still something over here that we haven't looked at, and we don't know what's up and down these stairs around here.
Yeah, so I think we gotta explore, find doors, and I say we pile the bodies up against the doors.
Who was poisoned? I know I was.
I am. Clay is.
Kane, are you poisoned too?
I am, yeah. I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration twice. Once on each. And
lesser restoration, because poison, it's for a number of hours, so you got disadvantage. Attack rolls and ability checks. Okay.
I'll go over and
You should have failed a few things, but that's okay. Ultimately, it would not have done much. Not much would have happened. Okay.
I didn't use any of my attacks.
True, but you got
my weapon did attacks that is not poisoned.
Yep.
And Moonbeam just caused the damage.
Yes. Nice.
He just stood there and healed himself.
Wow.
Bullets are no longer poisoned. And wanted to go over to that leader guy too.
Yep.
Yeah. And check out
the bone armor. If maybe not like to wear, but to see how it's put together in order to maybe one day craft my own bone armor that fits a dwarf like me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. It's Sure. It's He's got it's bone. It's tribal bone armor. And it's in great condition. There's not been a lot of hacks and slashes here. He got some Eldritch Blast. He got an arrow through one of the slots of the armor, and then he killed himself. 2 arrows. So the bone armor. It's a set of bone armor that you can take it if you want. It's not super heavy, but it's 20 pounds. And it gives AC 16. Hang on. I actually have there's actually a stat block for bone armor. So, hold on 1 second. It is bone armor. AC 14, weighs 20 pounds. This set, you get a fielding. It would go for like 50 gold pieces.
Do you know if it's medium armor or heavy armor?
It's medium armor.
Okay. Ooh. I'd like to take it, maybe like work on retying it so it fits my form better, and then maybe wearing that, because I know druids can't wear metal armor, but it doesn't say anything about bone.
Yeah, druids can totally wear bone armor.
Yeah, they got proficiency with light and medium armor.
It's AC 14. You need strength of 13. Do you have it?
Ooh, no, I don't have the strength.
You need strength of 13 for bone armor.
Really?
Yep. Stealth is at disadvantage, and it weighs 20 pounds.
Rattling bones every time you move.
It's heavy. Like, these are 20 pounds of. Well, anyway, you can't wear that, but nice try. What did you do for? I guess you're on your. Did you have a feat when you went for, or did you increase your wisdom to 20 for your last?
Wisdom.
Okay, all right, cool. Okay, so you're able to get that off, and you also know as you're getting that off, there's a sword that's now half covered in blood and brains.
Yeah, I was checking that out.
Yeah, everybody, you want to check that out?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll let Erevan do that as you kind of noticed it. So you see that, it's a very nicely crafted, very well crafted. You'll also notice, Erevan, this comes from, hold on 1 second, I'm going to be very specific about this if I can. It is a well-crafted longsword that feels magical. You can go into Tune and check it out if you want. Take an hour to do so.
Or you can have Legolas cast a spell and tell you exactly what it is.
You can do that. Very importantly, I need you to give me insight. History check? History or insight? Up to you, Erevan. It's a DC 14.
History or insight?
Yes.
Jeez. Alright, I'll go with insight.
Okay. Whoa. So there is a where did it go? Oh, damn it, where'd it go?
Yeah, Legolas has
So
identified as a
identify?
as a first level spell.
What? My thing keeps spinning.
But we would have to wait an hour for me to use it.
I think you can cast it as a ritual.
Yeah.
Erevan, what is really interesting to you is that there is an engraving of on the pommel of the sword. There's an engraving of a black serpent. This looks very much like a naval, not officer, but some kind of naval group's sword. But it is. Are you going to get long? Are you going to get? Legolas to go and identify it for you?
Eventually, yes.
I have to wait an hour. I need to get my spells back.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, if you cast the
Well-
spell's ritual, it doesn't take up the spell slot. You just have to spend.
Spend 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Legolas will sit there and do his voodoo spell casting.
Okay, voodoo spell.
I got a quick question, though.
Sure.
Does this look like something that's... These guys are technologically advanced enough that...
No.
It looks like...
Absolutely not. You get the feeling that he might have taken this off of somebody. So this looks like some kind of pirate leader or some kind of pirate bounty. At least from what you see here, right? I mean, all you can see is what's on these guys, and most of them do not have this. It's the leader seems to have this really cool sword, again with the pommel with a black serpent engraved in it. And you've just recognized, like in your travels, Erevan, you've seen black serpent to you is really important. And
I know. I look at my tattoo. On
your
my
own
arm.
tattoo, you're like, what the hell? It's very similar, yeah, similar.
I look
So-
at it closely.
So again, you don't know anyone that had a sword like this, but it just shows that, hey, somebody that was, maybe they got this off of another pirate or somebody that was working in the sea. You're not sure. But Legolas is going to do his ritual. He casts Identify. Is that right? And Erevan, as you're touching, you get this really, really good quality longsword. It's a longsword +2.
Wow.
That's all that you can get a gleam off of it, but still, +2 longsword ain't too bad. And I think you can wield that, can't you?
Yeah. I got a decent strength.
And
Nice.
also, Clay can wield it as well.
That's right. Well, yeah, you
And
can as well.
he gets a +1 d8 for all his melee attacks.
There you go.
I'll trade you another longsword for it.
Well,
What longsword do you have, Clay?
I've already got a +1 short sword that I'm borrowing as is, so
You get a short sword, right? That's right.
I have a +1 that I'm borrowed from Kane.
And what do you've got 2 swords, is that right, Clay?
Yeah, I have 2 swords. I have a +1 longsword that is my ship's one, and then I have the...
Where'd you get the sword of? It's a sword of life stealing.
Yeah, that was something you gave.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn.
So, when you attack a creature with this magical weapon and roll a 20 on the attack, it takes an extra 3d6 necrotic damage, provided that the target isn't construct or undead, and temporary hit points equal to the damage.
That's not just it. You've got a.
I was gonna say, doesn't it permanently drop a level?
Yeah, it also does. It does 1d8 plus your strength, plus 1d8 radiant.
That is one of my abilities.
Oh,
When I went up a level, all my melee attacks do 1d8 radiant damage.
what? What?
Here, I'll
God
link in
damn
the
it.
chat for you.
Jesus Christ! What was this? This is vigilant. No, this is
It is called Divine Strike. At 8th level.
Holy
it gave me the
crap!
ability to infuse-
Holy crap!
Yeah. It puts, instead of doing Toll the Dead, this now puts my damage up higher on that.
Got it. All right.
Yeah. So with a +2.
OP baby. OP. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What does a longsword do damage wise?
1d8 plus your strength.
Or 1d12, because a longsword is a versatile weapon. You can, if you wield it one hand, you get 1d8. If you wield it 2 hands, you get 1d12.
Is it 1d12? Really?
Yeah, I believe so. or 1d10.
1d10.
It's a versatile weapon.
Right, that's right. So you can use it one-handed or two-handed. So 2 is 1d10. It's not 1d12.
Sorry, 1d10.
Great sword is 1d12. Isn't great sword 1d12?
2d6.
Okay. 2d6, right? Okay, so all right. So you guys are doing that. Kane, you've checked out the bone armor. What's going on? Clay, did you say that you were stacking the bodies? You were taking all the.
Yeah.
And what are you doing with them?
First, I want to see if there's any doors in the upper section, or like around.
Absolutely. So as you go, I mean, you want to go north or south?
I'll go north first.
So as you go north, on the balcony, it is carnage. There is just bodies everywhere. There's blood, vomit. It's like, a bad Friday night kind of thing. So as you go up here, you notice that there are 3 doors. There's a whole row of upper level rooms. 3 rooms. You're assuming that, and the doors are all open now.
And so I look in, and it just looks like a room, or
Okay, so do you want to go inspect the? No, it looks like there's rooms. I mean, this is like a base, right? So everybody was living down in the main great hall, but it looks like there's also some other chambers here too.
Is it chambers, or is it like long hallways with like twists and turns? Or
No. It's like literally one. It's the balcony, like the 10-foot balcony wide, and it's all the way down to the end, and there's just 3. Again, these are like ruins. 3 doors, like equally distant throughout on the side of the wall here.
Yeah, I'm gonna start exploring.
Okay, you're gonna start exploring that.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that nothing's gonna come in after us.
Okay, Kane, and when you're doing that, what do you want Legolas to do? Besides, he's 10 minutes making that.
Oogie boogie.
Oogie boogie. Kane, what are you doing besides checking that you checked out the bone armor? By the way, none of the other soldiers have bone armor. They've all got wicker armor.
I'll probably go up the other way.
South? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and as you go up that way, there's only a couple of bodies here. Some of them have fallen over. And there's one room. There's one door to a room, and it only covers half the size of the. Can you actually see the? Hang on, I'm just gonna pretend I'm you.
I can't see any doors.
Yeah, you know what? I'm really sorry. So I'm gonna just show you where the doors are. Here, let me just make it clear for you. Door here, in yellow.
Okay.
And Clay, I'll do this for you too. There's a door here. Door here. Door here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Before you go check it out, Kane and Erevan, what did you want to do again? You're waiting with Legolas for that.
I'm waiting with Legolas, but I said, I'm keeping an eye on this door over here.
Okay. All right. So that's fine. We'll go back to Clay. Which door do you want to go in first?
I'll go in closest to this guy right here.
Okay. So this looks like a barracks. It looks like where some of these men were staying. There is, rough bed mats, fur covers, rudimentary lock box. They're not even lock boxes. They're just storage boxes. Some bone games, you guess, with some little trinkets that maybe are currency, some like shells and stuff. But it's pretty. There's not a lot going on in this room.
Okay.
Do you want to? You tell me what you want to do when you get in there.
Just do a quick, search of it. Like, I'm not gonna really dig. I'm gonna just open the box, verify. Okay, yeah, nothing good.
Okay.
Moving quick but efficiently.
Got it. Okay, and you don't. So give me a perception roll, investigation roll, please.
I hate you. Sure. Crit.
Crit. There you go. A spirit. Sorry, is that crit? Yeah. Congratulations. Congratulations. You don't find anything of. Nope.
Of course.
We want to get that out of the way with something that didn't mean anything, right? Good job. No, but again, this is like you can tell this is a barracks.
Yeah.
You want to go to the second room?
Yeah, I'm just gonna all three
Second,
rooms.
okay. Second room, it's like grease, smoke, sweat, fish. Ceiling is heavily stained with soot, hung with feathered ornaments and headdresses, adorned with bones and large fish scales. Smoldering fire, surrounded by sleeping mats, gourd pots full of paint, and carved obsidian bowls holding mud and ash. Again, this also is a barracks, and if you want to investigate a little bit more, you can look for anything of value.
Next one.
Okay, next one is where you believe that this is a little bit more, I guess, feminine, where maybe those women were coming from on the other side. This smells of flowers and herbs intermingled with sweat and fish. Sweaty, fishy, flowery herbs. Ceiling stained with soot, smoldering fires, several sleeping mats, gourd pots, and many tools such as shears, mallets, and needles. Again, you get the feeling that this is like, there's a whole bunch of rudimentary tools, none of which are particularly valuable. But and this is bigger. The women were hanging out here. Yeah. That's what you discover.
I'm going to go back out here and start stripping these guys of just their weapons.
Of just their weapons, okay. What do you want to do with their weapons?
I'm going to like stack them up at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
In a pile.
Good. You find 5 sets of usable short bows.
Hey, while you're up there, because I can probably see him.
Yep.
Bring me down some of those arrows.
15 sets of spears. And 22 arrows.
Yep.
It's not above me to use poisoned arrows.
Of which 30%, so 30% of 22, what's that? 6? 8?
12. 22.
Like 7-inch.
7 or 8.
I'm gonna give you 8. So 8 arrows are poison arrows.
Okay.
And these poison arrows, if it hits, and they will do, and they fail a DC, was it 12, 13? 13. They will take an additional.
Sorry, it was 12 because I rolled a 13.
They'll take an additional 1d6 of poison damage, and they will have the poison condition.
Okay.
So some kind of weird native. Poison. You think that's kind of cool? So you got 8 of those arrows.
Yep. I'll bring down the arrows to him. The short bows and spears I'm going to stack up so we can take them. And I'll actually bring them down to about here.
Okay.
So, because I'm saying I was going to take them back. I'd like to take them back to the villagers so they now have better weapons.
From the ones on the mainland, or yeah. Sounds good. Okay. Kane, let's go to Kane, and then we'll go to Airman. Kane, you want to check out this other room, right?
Yeah. Is it just the one? It's a little hard to see the
Yeah,
colors.
it's one. It's one. So, and you can move in. Can you move in? I moved you in.
There we go.
Okay, so this chamber is 40 feet wide, 30 feet deep. Floor is cluttered with sleeping mats, gourds, half-eaten fruit, bits of bone, and accoutrements. Several racks display a variety of skulls and animal pelts, while numerous furs are hanging on the wall. This appears to be where the chief and his entourage, harem, entourage hung out. It's cluttered with pots, gourds, a rack of skulls, necklaces of bones, and many skins and furs of animals. There's a couple of, not just sleeping mats, there's an actual bed, a double bed, very, what's the right way to say it? It doesn't look like the natives built the bed, but they've added to it and they've fixed it, quote unquote fixed it. You can tell that this is just another example of, this was an actual temple and there were people or something here before, and this tribe has come and taken it over. So you can see some of the stuff is like their own, but there was some stuff that was there before and they've tried to make it their own. Anything else you want to do? Anything you'd like to do in the room?
See if there's anything that we could use. It's not too disgusting.
Okay. Give me a wisdom. I want you to give me a perception and an insight check.
Perception and insight.
Okay. There's not a lot of one of the gourds. You realize that, so there's a number of gourds. There's all these different things out here. One of the gourds feels like a little bit different than the rest, and as you investigate it, you sort of see, okay, it's sealed more properly. The shape of the gourd is a little bit more, it's more like a vial rather than like a big, ugly sort of gourd that has like regular water and stuff in it. And I'm gonna get. I can give it to you. You rolled a 15 for insight. So yeah, you realize this is some kind of magic, in here. Give me another insight check, please. 10. Okay, you did it. You can tell this is a potion of flying. You also get with your original insight, you realize that some of the other stuff around here, this has got to be like the chiefs or the clans where the valuables would be kept. You get a feeling that there's the skull, like this rack of skulls. You think there might be something more there, but you're not sure.
Do any of the skulls look like something I haven't seen?
No, but they look like a good place that they might try to hide something.
I give a look.
Give me an investigation check. Advantage this time.
And
Yep. Investigation. Yeah. Okay. So you there's one of the skulls. You look at one of the skulls and it's kind of sealed, and you can sort of see that through the eye. This is like it's a purse. In fact, there are some gems in here, some very valuable gems. There are 5 gems. One's worth 25 gold pieces. You want to write this down? 25 gold pieces. Another one worth 250 gold pieces. Another one worth 400 gold pieces. Another one worth 500 gold pieces. And then another one worth 550 gold pieces. There's some extremely valuable gems in this one skull. As you're finishing your investigation, you also realize that some of the furs on the wall, there's 6 of them that would appear to be somewhat valuable. They're pretty heavy. They're 10 pounds each, but each of them is worth 100 gold pieces. Now, I hope you guys are starting to keep track. Again, I've asked a couple times, keeping track of how much you're carrying. You don't have your Triceratops anymore, right? So, however, party loot. Yeah.
I think we took the bag of holding now.
Didn't you have 2 bags of holding, or just one?
I
One of you guys has to do that. So, anyway, so yeah, you find again. It's this is a nice place. You also don't see any other exits or entrances to this to this room. Same thing with you, by the way, Clay. In the north, these are all like those are the only ways to get in and out. Sorry, in and out of those rooms.
After I was done with that, I was going to move to the other bodies that have weapons
Yep.
and just collect them.
Other bodies. Okay, so you find 4 usable clubs, 7 more usable spears, and 3 obsidian daggers.
Yank a guy and then break it off.
What's that?
This is shank the guy and then break it off in him.
There you go. Nice.
I'm gonna pile it all up at the entrance on our way out, like the way out.
Okay.
So it's like all right, this area like sorted.
Yeah. Araban, as you are getting acquainted with your new weapon or this weapon that you've looked at here, you're looking at the far hallway.
Yeah.
You notice 2 more things. So you just have a chance to look more closely at that netting that was above the fire. You get a feeling that that's sort of to keep bats and birds and stuff out of the complex, but it could have been used as a net to catch people below it, but you realize, hey, none of us went directly below where this was going to come out, so we don't really care. And you also notice that again the entrance to this or to where this hallway, again, it seems to be some sort of humanoid demon. You've not seen this creature before, but again, it seems old, ancient, but also defaced. I mean, it looks like not maybe recently defaced, and over time it's been chipped away, and the back and forth of the different occupants here, did not treat it very nicely.
So that's this over here.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So 10 minutes have now passed. You've checked the bodies, checked out some of the rooms. What do you want to do now?
Okay. Well, my question. This
Mm-hmm.
is strictly mechanics. How do I equip any of this stuff?
You have to have it you have to add it to your character sheet. So,
You add it to the inventory.
yep.
And then when you're after you add it to like the inventory, you then can drag it up to the where all your attack stuff is.
Yeah.
And
Do you want to? What we could show it by Discord? Do you know how to share your screen?
Yeah, no, show my screen.
Go back to Discord. Because I don't even see these items in here.
No. Well, yeah, because you haven't. Longsword +2 though. A longsword +2 is actually easier. You can add it from.
So it's actually really easy. So you see my screen? So
Not yet.
You gotta go watch stream.
Now I can see it.
okay. So in the stream, if you go into the eye here,
Hang on. Let me go online. Into the eye. Yeah, I'm not seeing.
so across the top here,
Hang on.
you see this. You see the screen with all the dead bodies, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you see at the top here where the eye. where my mouse
Oh.
is.
Yeah.
Click on that. It brings up here, and then you just type in longsword.
Type in longsword.
Yep.
I need to grab something else.
Okay, it says no results.
Longsword, all one word.
Okay.
No spaces.
Okay. Now I see a +2.
Yeah. So all you have to do is take the +2 and drag it out onto your character.
Okay.
Okay?
And put it into where the
Yep.
weapons are.
You don't even you don't even need to do that. You just drag it onto your sheet somewhere.
Yeah, onto your sheet anywhere, and it will put it in.
Okay, now I got 2 of them all of a sudden, showing 2 longswords +2. Why is that?
Okay.
You have one in the combat section, right? And then you have a second one that is down in your inventory.
Well, they're both in the inventory, or in the combat section.
You might have to delete.
No. Don't delete. No. One of them is the one-handed attack. The other one is a two-handed attack.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
See, one is 1d8. The other one's 1d10.
Yeah. So if
Gotcha.
you're only going to use it ever as a one-handed weapon, like me, I have a shield, so I'm only going to use my weapons as one-handed. So anytime I add something that adds the two-hand side, I delete the two-hand out.
But you just all you need to do, you just click on which one you want to use. Click on the
Yeah.
So it's a +8, so it's a +8 to hit for you, right?
Right.
Yeah. That's cool. That's you get
Now I got at least some decent melee attack.
Yep. There you go. Okay.
So
So that's how you do. That's how you do that. Let's go back to Discord, and I'm gonna shut. Can you stop sharing? Please. There you go. Perfect. Okay, guys. Let's just take a 2-minute break. I gotta go grab a drink. Be right back. And we haven't done a break for ages when we do these, so let's make it 5 minutes. 5-minute break.
okay.
All
See you
right.
later. By the way, you've heard of Buc-ee's, haven't you, Jeff? You know Buc-ee's. So my wife went to Buc-ee's the first time today. She was smiling and laughing. She goes, "I can't believe this place." Like, I told you, this is like the best. It's the best. And I mean, they have so much Christmas stuff. Buc-ee's themed Christmas stuff. We got a Buc-ee's beaver Christmas tree ornament and a Buc-ee's stuffed animal because my son loves it so much. Man, they know how to make gas stations fun. By the way, I'll send you guys a chat. You know the Babylon Bee? Those Californians moving to Texas? The last episode was out yesterday. They moved back to California and saw how crazy everybody was. It's pretty funny.
That was a funny series.
That was so good. It's funny because it's true.
Exactly. Would be funny if it wasn't.
That's the thing I love about like comedy and sarcasm and what's it called? Parody. The stuff's funny because it's actually true. Where did everything go? There we go. Okay. Okay, let's get back into it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you guys have cleared out the area. You've cleaned up the area. And what do you want to do now?
We should check out that hallway.
Okay. Marching order, please.
I'm gonna go first, but when I get to that hallway, do I feel like a bad presence, or I guess the correct word would be like something not holy,
Evil.
evil?
Do you have an ability to detect something that would be unholy or evil?
Let me see what I have.
I know paladins do. Clerics, I don't know.
No, I
We
can just
have something like
we destroy undead and turn undead.
Yeah, you don't have like you pray to your god, I guess.
Yeah.
So the short answer is you don't feel anything weird around this sort of portal. I mean, there's a dark hallway up ahead. I mean,
I see 300 feet.
well, dim light, so it's still dim. But yeah, you can see. You can
Did
see.
you be out of the room? I can't seem to.
Did I? Are you still? Yeah, hang on. There you go.
like stacked.
No,
the room.
Yeah.
The lighting. There's a setting, so I said the lighting like blocks your ability to go through it. So if you can't see it, you can't physically go through it either. So anyway, that was what I did there for you. Let me see what's going on here.
I'll follow you, Clay.
Yeah.
I'll go third, I guess.
Hang on. How can I get rid of this? Yeah, damn it. Okay, so dynamic lighting and select and move.
Do we want to take a short rest?
That's up to you guys. You magic users.
Legos would love to take a short rest. He just needs a quick short rest.
Up to you guys.
I say we take a short rest too.
All right.
As the healer, I don't get anything back, but I mean, it's an hour. We just wait here an hour, and then we'd be able to head out, right?
Yep.
So yeah.
I mean, I'll say you've already taken 10 minutes. You're pretty much doing nothing for 10 minutes, so you got 50 more minutes.
Yeah. So short rest.
We can take.
Alright.
Sure.
Thank you.
Anything you want to be doing while you're doing the short rest, even though you're not supposed to be doing anything but resting.
I'll be sticking those arrows in my quiver. Now those, how am I going to add that? Because that was very specific.
So those are adding. You'd have to go and add. You can go to your character sheet and you can go and add. You'd add it manually. So you go create it. You create a new item. Hit the plus button.
Yeah.
And then just manually add arrows, poison arrows, and then in brackets what damage they do.
Okay. Let's see what I can do. Well, I'm taking my risk.
Okay, so while you're doing that, so you're sort of checking your arrows. Anything else the rest of you guys are doing while you're taking your rest? I mean,
Short rest. I can use hit dice to restore hit points.
yep.
Sorry, I'm trying to do math, and I suck at it. Legolas is going to use 2 of his hit die.
Okay.
He gets those back. So you get him back on a long rest.
Long rest. You get the hit die back onto long rest. Half of them.
Okay. You get half of them back.
Yep.
So if he uses 2, he'll get 1 back on a long rest.
You got it. Yep.
Okay, that's all I need to know. So he's doing 2d8.
There you go. 10.
So he gets 10 points back. Okay. So he's back to 43.
Okay.
I'm going to.
I'm only down 1, so don't waste anything on me.
Oh, I'm just using hit dice.
Okay.
So I'm gonna actually do 3 and get 15 points back.
There you go.
So 75.
Good stuff.
Almost back to full.
Okay.
Hey, in case we get another combat, need some hit points.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, short rest.
Okay.
Legolas gets his spells back.
Awesome. So let's just confirm. So we got Clay, Kane, Legolas, Airman. What's the order here that you watch going in?
Fast. I don't.
It's Clay, then myself.
By the way, so these are this hallway's 10 feet wide. So if you guys want to do something besides just all single file, you can.
Stagger.
Yeah. I have my bow out.
It'd be like that.
What is the... Why can't I see the tokens? Oh, there we go.
Be right back.
Okay, you gonna be right back? Okay, good. Right, so as you guys are gonna go down, there you can see a bit further down the hall. I can close all these stat blocks for the warriors because they're all dead. That's so funny. I mean, you guys destroyed a tribe and barely took a scratch. Well, your bear got hit a bit from his own damage. So yeah. Okay, you're back. All right, so here you go. So tell me what you're gonna do. Tell me how you're moving.
Slow. looking for traps, stuff like that.
Yep.
Looking for traps, stuff like that. Okay.
For traps. I'm not being stealthy. I can't be stealthy. I know I can't.
Okay.
You want me out front?
Might be a good idea.
Because I can be stealthy.
Yeah, I say you go out in front and like check corners, and then we move up to you.
Okay, that works.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. You move up. Yeah, it's basically this. It's basically a long. Yeah, it's a passage. So it corridor. Yeah. So it's basically the passageway is an old. I wouldn't call them ruins, but let's just say little used hallway. Made, and you can tell this came not by dwarves and not in, this is hundreds of years old kind of temple here. Standard strange temple stones. So not extremely exquisitely crafted, but they're tiles and stones that have been worked. But there's no decoration. It's all very plain. Okay, Airman. Yeah, you get that far. Nothing untoward.
Okay, I'll get to the corner, peer around. Is there another corner that way? Okay. I will peer around the corner.
You peer around the corner. It's another 60 feet or so. After about 30 feet, it's more than that. It's like 60 feet. Looks like there is some kind of there's a descending stairway.
Okay. I let them know what I'm seeing.
Okay.
And moving forward, searching for traps and what have you as I go along very carefully.
Okay.
I'm not in a hurry.
Clay, what's your passive perception again?
23.
Something kind of stands out to you, Clay, in the north side of the wall here. Not sure what.
I'll go over and take a look at it.
You get closer, and you can kind of tell that the stonework. It looks like it's a little bit. It's coming apart. It's very, very faint, but you can sort of see the stone's not particularly even.
I pointed out to the dwarf because he knows more than I do about stonework, probably.
Yep, something's weird. It looks like it's not just a normal wall.
Can I try tapping around to see if it sounds hollow?
It sounds different than the rest of the stone. Not hollow. It just sounds a different tone.
Do I notice what they're doing back there?
Yep, they're making a noise. No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to kneel down and keep focused on these stairs.
You can, as you get a little bit closer there, Erevan, you can notice it just stares down, and then there's a door. It looks like there's a big stone door that you can see the top of it. See the top of it.
Okay.
Bottom of it, I guess. Right?
I'm going to stay at a point where I can just see the door. If it opens, I will know.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm kneeling down just to make as low a profile as possible.
Okay.
I want to search around the stone stuff to see if there's anything that's like a hidden mechanism to open a secret door.
You can kind of find, you can kind of tell hey, this is it's like a little latch, very undetectable, but there's a little latch. You could probably open it if you want.
I'll try to.
Okay. Click. It's sort of, the stone sort of comes apart. It just opens like about 5 inches. And as it does, you sort of there's a very musty old smell that comes from the from that area, and a little bit of whoosh of air too. It looks like nothing's been in here for decades, if not longer.
I think we should go check this out.
I agree. I get Aravan's attention. Wave him back.
Okay. I let them know what I'm seeing up ahead of us. Whoa, what just happened here?
No, I've moved you.
Okay. I was like, suddenly it went black.
Sorry. I'll put you guys on. I'll put you guys on here. So, who's going in first?
I'll go in first.
Oops. There's a set of stairs that just so as you open it up, like there's a little bit of a landing, then some stairs that go down for about 10 feet. They just appear to be normal stairs. Again, there's a thin layer of dust over everything, and you don't see any. Doesn't appear to be any like footprints or anything. This hasn't been touched for a long time. As you get, so again, who's Kane? You're first, right? I'll do Kane first, then who?
I'll go after him.
Okay, Aravan, then
Myself.
and then Legolas. Okay, wait. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna just put you here. Okay, so this is a narrower passageway, similar yet maybe earlier version of the stonework. Again, okay, so it's a very narrow passage. It looks like the dead end and a door at the end of the hall. Everybody has night vision except everybody's got night vision, right?
Yep, everyone has night vision.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I'll walk across to the door.
Okay. And yep, you get to the end of the door, or get to the end of the corridor.
I'll try to open the door.
Okay, so the door has it's a stone door, but it also has some iron clasps on it as well. There doesn't appear to be a lock. It actually just appears to have a sort of a steel handle or something like that.
I try to push or pull.
Okay, you push it. It's heavy, but it doesn't appear to be locked. So give me a strength check. DC 12.
Hey.
There's the strength. There he is. I'm here. No, Kane has clearly announced his arrival. Okay, so
doors and tunnels have got him excited.
So you are, yeah, exactly. So yeah, as you open it up, the room smell. The first thing you do is you notice the smell. It's an old, rotten, and decay. Even though the floor is again relatively clean, except for this layer of very old, undisturbed dust. In the center of this, the room is about 35 by 35 feet long, 25 feet wide. In the center of this ancient room is a simple sarcophagus lying on a raised pedestal about 10 feet square. In the corners are two ancient plaster guardians or sculptures with crude tribal swords seemingly awaiting in protection. The one on the far right is kind of like fallen, like half fallen down. The other one's like still standing up. Above the sarcophagus is an old, unused chandelier, like a wooden chandelier, hanging about 20 feet from the ceiling. And there you go. That's what you can tell. You'll notice this, Kane. So the floor is very well done, smooth stone. Obviously, this is a little bit different. Not cobblestone, not tile. This is like well polished, good polished stone. A bit higher quality, sort of indicating that this place has maybe higher respect or an area that they spent more time building.
Is the room just to the north?
Yeah, just you can't. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we can't see it.
Oh, right. I've got good dynamic lighting going. Can you see it now?
Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll walk in.
Okay. Yep.
I'm not sure we should disturb this one.
Oh, come on. You don't want those golems attacking you?
Preferably not.
Whoa.
So yeah, don't go outside. Don't go outside. So the map making thing I made was, it's just, you'll see, like, if you go outside of the sort of the dungeon, there's like you're in the middle of the wilderness. So
Yeah. I tried to move out of the way then. So.
okay. And as Clay steps forward, as he approaches a little bit closer to the middle, the top of the sarcophagus flies off, and there is a very scary and angry looking it's, you think it would be a mummy, but it's not a mummy. I'll give you the description. This is an interesting one, and of course, did I do this? Yes, I did. Okay, so let me just tell you what it looks like. Oh. Hold on one second. I'll be right back.
If it's a CR level 1, it's dead. If it's 2, it's going to run from me.
I have a feeling it's not going to be that easy.
We're going to run out.
So first of all, this is what it looks like.
Hang on. Oh, nice.
Okay, it's so the body, it looks sort of like a mummy. The body's wrapped head to toe in cloth. Oh, come on. Let me see what it looks like. Come on. Oh, sorry. This withered creature is wrapped in gore-stained rags. And they pull back. There's a tattered hood, and before I'm gonna ask you to do something, but you can clearly see this thing is. It is. You know, it's undead. You know that this thing is not dead. You know very clearly, Clay, this is evil and undead. So I'm going to just jump into this. As this sarcophagus comes off, those two creatures in the back also come to life. And you believe that they look like mummies. So let's just do that. Nope, those are not. They came out. That's right. Forget about that guy. You just go away. You go away.
I need a moment.
Okay.
I'm looking up something to see how how it actually works.
I'm not going to give them surprise. I'm not going to give you surprise either. So everybody
I'm
just
not worried about that.
No.
It's
no, I know.
turn undead and destroy undead.
Yep. I want all of you guys to roll initiative, please. Before you do that, though, we're going to just pop up the turn order. Now you can go ahead and roll initiative.
Jeez. Terrible.
There we go. That's on my floor.
Oh, shit. Really? That's fine, I guess. Okay.
The mummy beats me, huh? Even though we tied?
What's your dex?
Yeah, what's your next?
20.
You win.
Yeah, you win. Why do you think you... no, you know...
Because the order shows me.
Oh, wait, all right, okay. Well, hold on, no. Sorry, that was that
So
mummy.
you're 20.20. And
What's your dex? What's your dex?
My dex
Yeah.
is 20.
Okay, so I need you to roll a 1d20, please.
A D20.
Beat a 17.
The mummies is 20 as well?
Nice. That was well done. Well done. Wow.
So much for my crit rolls, but there we go.
Okay. So Clay, as this happens, this thing comes out of the sarcophagus. These mummies come to life from afar. You realize as it's coming out, you see its face and you see its eyes, which are glowing with this blue evil, and you get scared. Not scared, you get concerned. Now, you get this feeling that if you look directly at this thing, something's going to happen. You don't know what, but something can happen.
So
Sorry,
I
go ahead.
divert my eyes and tell the team, divert your eyes.
So you can less a surprise. You can avoid the save by averting the eyes. So you want to avert your eyes at the start of your turn, right?
Yeah.
So if you do that, you cannot see this creature. So this full round, you cannot see it. Okay. Okay. So you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. You avert your eyes, and you want to tell everybody.
Yeah.
What are you going to tell everybody? Quick sentence.
Don't look at it.
Don't look at it. Okay. Got it.
Avert your eyes to the monster. Just say avert your eyes.
Okay. Okay, what do you want to do now? You still have your actions.
Yeah. I'm looking something up and trying to figure out how it actually works.
Okay.
The turn undead branded thing.
Yeah.
I think you use your action to turn undead.
Yes.
If they're below a certain threshold, then they're destroyed automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're making saving throws to be turned.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm trying to see, is it one undead or is it all undead within a range?
I think it's all undead.
It's all within a range.
Yeah, it's all undead within 30 feet.
Yep.
That you can see / hear.
Ooh.
That you can see, or that they can see you?
When you use channel the enemies within 30 feet of you that can see or hear you must make a wisdom saving throw or be turned. We'll cover that means is in just a moment. Oh, so pretty much, yeah.
So you don't need to see them; they need to see you.
Or hear me.
Right. Okay.
So I cast Turn Undead.
You're going to cast Turn Undead, so please roll for me what that means, because I need to make some saving throws, right?
Yeah.
This is also just, hey, the cleric happens to go first in a room of undead, right?
Hey, that's how it sometimes goes.
That is sometimes how it goes.
So it's a DC. It's going to be a DC 16.
What?
Um,
Wisdom? Is it a wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom.
DC 16.
Hang on. The DC to turn dead is the same as your cleric's spell level DC. Proficiency plus wisdom modifier.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if if the save is wisdom or. Sorry, this is the first time I've ever used Turn Undead in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. This is kind of like Legolas's like Eldritch Blast kind of thing. Use it all the time. Clerics, versus undead. This is pretty good stuff. We had a game with Greg. We had a game with who was it? It was with Mark. I think he was a cleric it was a cleric, I'm sure, and he turned like a whole room. Like Dusty was like, "You did what?" Like, just useless.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks to be wisdom.
It's wisdom. All right. Okay.
Let me see. Cleric spells.
It's wisdom.
I believe so. I'm not positive on that.
Wow. Okay. And what is it? DC 16.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's happened is this first creature you can't see. You don't know what's happened. But you can tell that the back, one of these creatures shrieks and goes "Arr!" and turns around.
Saving throw.
This one.
Yep.
So you can tell that two of them didn't really care. One of them did care. So one of them is now afraid of you. That's what it means. So they basically have to spend their time running away from you, or yeah, can't do anything.
They take turn. They literally for their turn they run.
Yeah, they can't. Or if they can't run anywhere, they dodge. The only action they can take if they're trapped is dodge.
So which one ran away?
This one right over here. So here, this one you could say is.
CR for your destroy undead thing.
Sorry.
Oh.
It automatically destroys if it's CR1 or less. That's not what happened. Okay. Clay. So what happens is you sort of like you call forth your god and be damned undead and they look at you and one of them freaks out and he's going away from you. This guy is now running away.
Yeah, I don't hear run away.
Sorry. Was that?
The one that's closest I didn't hear run away?
No.
Okay.
No. Far away. All right. Next.
Bonus action. I'm using my bonus action to cast. Because I can't look at it, I'll use my favorite thing of all time, which is spiritual weapon.
Okay. You've averted your gaze, so where are you going to put it?
Move it in a second.
Yep.
Yes, No,
I'll let you put it there anywhere. No, I'm not gonna let you put it in front of you. I'm gonna let you put it here, like any of the 4 squares near you.
So like I can't do it there.
No. It's too close. It's too close. It's too near that you're averting your gaze. You're like going like this. You need to do it in a place that is more that you can actually still see. Is that what it says for a spiritual weapon? You have to see the place you're putting it?
I believe so.
Yeah. So I'll give you where it is right now.
Give me a second. I'll tell you this. Spiritual weapon. Create a floating weapon, spiritual, within range that duration, or until you cast a spell again.
I mean, you got to be able to see where you're putting it.
Maybe you should have him roll like a d10. And if he rolls like a 9 or a 10, he'll drop it right on the guy. But other than that, it would be 1 square around him. You know, that way at least he knows generally where the guy's at.
I know. What do you see, Clay?
Here, I'll link it to you. Doesn't say anything about.
It doesn't say anything actually, does it? Within range.
60-foot range.
Yeah.
Wherever. And because I walked into the room, I kind of got a glance of the room.
Do you want to get it as close as you can to this creature?
I want it either in front of me or the sides of them,
Right.
so I can attack with it.
Roll 1d8. I'll tell you where it goes. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. It goes right here. Here, let me. Yeah, there. That's where it goes.
Okay.
So you can attack with it.
I can attack with it.
Yeah. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee attack spell against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. Essentially, you're blinded though, so you're essentially blinded. So blinded is disadvantage. No, but you got to see. But you got to see.
I don't have to see. That's the thing. It's.
You got to direct the weapon to where it's going to attack. So, it's like you're blinded. It's like you're blinded, so you can attack with disadvantage.
$19.
19 hits.
12 force damage.
As it hits, you hear this. It's like a hissing. It's a slashing and a hissing sound. It's sort of like super high-pitched screaming, you think, but you've never heard anything like it before. It's not a common, pain cry that you hear. Okay, next, this guy. Next guy's turn. It literally turns away. You see this thing turn away, and it's trying to go against. It's trying to get outside of the room. It's just sort of hitting the wall, trying to get away, And it's looking back and going like this. So this mummy it's a mummy who's trying to run away. Kane, it is your turn.
I will not be averting my gaze.
You're not going to avert your gaze.
No.
Okay.
One of my eyes metaphorically closed forever. I'm not too keen on shutting the other one.
Okay. Okay. So first, okay. So what do you want to do? You're gonna look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit it with something.
Give me a DC 13 charisma save, please.
Oh, charisma. It's not very good. Let's see. Oh, okay.
Yep, you make it. No problem. You feel it stares at you. You sort of feel it's got these evil blue glowing eyes under this rotting corpsey fleshy face, and you feel this pins and needles. It feels like you were going to be damaged somehow, but you sort of shook it off and like, okay, that's scary. I still don't know exactly what it means, but you've shaken it off.
They pull like Brendan Fraser in The Mummy when the mummy yells at him, he just ah, and he yells back ah.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. And it looks at you like, oh, and it winks at you with one eye. No,
I'll move up, turn into my bear, and then attack him.
there you go.
Ah, oh, that's the wrong one.
Wrong bear. You need your polar bear.
Big bear.
There you, big bear. Okay.
All right. And let's see, I've got it in here. Yeah. There. Wait. Oh. Ooh. One was a crit.
What was that? Sorry. What?
The bite crit.
Okay.
Hey, what's Done Dead taste like?
I'll tell you when I can talk and not just growl as a bear.
Okay, so you crit, so that's, what is it? It's 12 piercing?
12, and then I'm assuming 10 doesn't hit.
10 does not hit, no.
So 12 piercing damage.
12 piercing damage. Okay. Got it. As you bite it, I mean you rip off some of the rags, and it's death. You just taste death. It's disgusting. You want to spit it out. You also feel like it should have gone like and just really got in the flesh, but it feels like it just sort of like lightly got it. It did some damage, but it was not as not
wild shape is considered magical at this level.
your wild shape damage is magical. Yeah. Then you feel it totally do regular damage. So there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, good. A prime. Oh, there you go. Okay, there you go. Good job. Okay, beast mode. Legolas, you're up. What does Legolas want to do?
Legolas is going to cast a really nasty spell.
Is Legolas going to be looking at this creature or averting its gaze? His gaze.
He's going to look at it.
Okay, give me a DC 13 Charisma saving throw. 26. Same thing. And it looks. And Legolas.
He's like, yeah, I control you guys.
He's like, fuck you, man. All right. Okay.
He's gonna cast compressed firewall. So instead of like a big long thing, it's like a really tight cylinder. No, I'm joking.
Wow.
He is gonna cast this.
Sacred Flame.
Dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
Sacred Flame. Okay. At the main guy here.
Yeah.
Okay, and I gotta do what here? What's that again?
DC 16.
DC 16 Dex.
Dex.
Yeah, 20. Made
Okay.
it.
I don't see it.
Let's do half damage on a save.
Is it half damage?
No, I don't think cantrips do.
No, so takes no damage.
No. Okay, no damage. Got it. Trying something new. Very good. Aravan, you're up.
When this thing, just to be clear, when this thing popped open the lid, it stood up, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm looking at its knees, and I'm gonna
I'm going to cut my shot high from his knees. So
Okay.
I'm not looking at him directly into his eyes.
Nice try. Nice
I'm
try.
not looking into his face.
Are you looking at him? Are you looking at him?
At his legs. Most of these, you have to look him in the eye, and I'm not looking him at the eye.
So that's fine. You're avoiding his eyes, right? Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. But a creature that averts his eyes can't see the Angatra for a full round when it chooses a new whether it can avert his eyes again. Sorry, when I say Avatra, that's the name of this particular mummy. So you can, if you want to attack, you can attack, but it's with disadvantage.
Well, I've got a buddy next.
It's like you're blind. It's like you're blinded, right?
All right, I'll go with that.
Okay. You do have a buddy next to you, yeah?
He's within 5 feet, so I'm gonna
Yes.
throw in my sneak attack. Just for
Okay, okay. Hang on a sec. That's an interesting one, right? Imagine if you're blinded.
I think
But again, if you're,
it doesn't stimulate.
I know.
sneak attack doesn't work if you've got disadvantage. I think
Oh,
that's
it doesn't.
That's right. It's well.
You can double check, but yeah.
All right.
Okay, just can you double check that? Because I thought it was if you have advantage or somebody's next to him.
I think it's or, but
Let's double check.
It is or, but I think there's another stipulation of you can't get sneak attack if you have disadvantage on it.
Ah, okay. If you, alright, yeah. No, you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
There it is. So no sneak attack.
okay.
Which, think about it, even technically, it just makes sense. If you're you're trying to shoot while you can't see, I'm still letting you attack, but you got a disadvantage. How is a sneak attack going to work? Even if somebody's helping you out, you wouldn't even. What advantage would they give you, right?
I'm also saying, I'll agree with you on that. But I'm also saying I'm not. When he said avert his eyes, I took my eyes to his legs. So it's 6 one way, half a dozen.
I know, but then we get into like called shots and can you target certain parts of the body and stuff like that.
I'm not trying to call shot anything.
No, I know, but
aiming at mass.
I know. Anyway, I'm letting you shoot. You just get disadvantage.
Okay.
Ooh, no. No.
It's a 1 in a 20.
Yeah. Yeah, what the hell, man? 1 and a 20. So I'm going to let you... So I need you to roll a 1d8, please.
What are you sticking?
1d8. 1, 2, 3. Did you use a poison arrow?
No,
No. Okay.
because this thing's undead, and we know that poison doesn't work against undead.
Little meta, are we? I see. Okay.
I think it's Ultra's Blast.
Legolas, take 2 points of damage as the arrow, which critically failed, broke and hit the side of the wall and hit your poor little leg. Sorry, I rolled a 1d8. It happened to be Legolas was exactly where it hit. So, all right. At least you got a shot away. Okay, anything else?
Well, no.
You stay right there? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. He jumps off from the sarcophagus. He's still fighting with you, Kane, but he looks at you. He comes at you, Clay, and you don't need to roll right now because it's basically on your turn that you're gonna avoid the gaze or not. But he tries to hit you, and the hit. He has these. So what you see is he's got claws, but you see a couple nails and a couple of the fingers are like scrawled off. They're like they look like they've been buffed off or broken as well, and the stubs of the bones are sharp. And he tries to attack you with these claws. He gets 2 attacks, 1, 2, and 15 and an 11. Fuck. Okay, so yeah, he missed. And he instead of like this angry, it's more like this hollow shriek. It's very disturbing. You've never heard this from a creature before, and that's what he does. Next, this guy who has come to life as well. He does something. He tries to do. He tries to look at Erevan. Mummy targets one creature. It can see within 60 feet of it. If the target can see the mummy, it must succeed on a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw. Give me a Wisdom saving throw, Erevan.
I'm not looking at the guy.
But you can see him. He's there. You're averting your gaze. You're actively averting your gaze from this guy.
Here's my problem with this.
Yep.
If one can look at me and do this, why can't the other? If the other can't, if I can't look at something on him, how does this not work? It just doesn't make sense. I will make this roll.
These two, they attack differently.
I understand.
So you save.
It just makes no sense.
Here's what I would do. I would say if you've closed your eyes, you've completely closed your eyes. It means you're blind, right?
I didn't close my eyes.
You averted your gaze. So that's what I'm saying. You averted your gaze from the main guy. But
to the ground. I specifically said I looked down.
Sure. Yes.
So either one of those guys can't look me in the eye because I'm looking down. That's what I'm trying to say. This whole averted the gaze and missed the shot kind of thing makes no sense.
Well, I mean,
I've run this same kind of thing with people on Umberholtz. If they look at you, you get all twisted.
Right.
If they say, I'm looking at their feet, fine, go for it.
Right.
I give them a slight minus to hit, but that's it.
Right. Yeah. So anyway, you can say, I mean, yeah, you could do minuses or you could do disadvantage. So I gave you disadvantage. Anyway, this guy goes. He also goes up to you and he tries to hit you with a fist. 16.
Nope.
He tries to pummel you with his mummified arm, and he misses. So, all right, we're now back up to Clay Moonstar. What's that?
I move my weapon.
Okay.
How do you want me to move it?
So, are you going to avert your gaze from this guy?
Yeah, I'm not going to look at him. I'm going to look away. Look down at the ground.
Okay. Okay, so again, you can get your spiritual weapon can attack, or you can attack, but it would be with disadvantage.
Okay, spiritual weapon first.
Yep.
Uh, 26. Either way.
What the heck? Did you roll 18 you rolled two 18s?
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's about as good as me running a 1 and a 20. So
Yeah. That's wow.
So takes 11 force damage,
Wow. Okay.
which is magical. This is all magical damage.
Yes. No. I aware of that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And 13.
No. Nope. One hit. So yeah, that one hit though. So okay. All right. This guy, he's running away and dodging. He's taking the dodge action. Kane, you're up.
I'm also not averting my gaze again. So
You're not averting your gaze.
I am not.
DC 13 charisma saving throw as the bear.
Ooh.
You fail. You feel these pins and needles go through your bare body, and you have your pain threshold lowered. So you're vulnerable to all damage types until the end of your next turn.
Oh, all right. That's
Okay. So you are, well, you just feel weak. You feel like your thin is a lot thinner. Your skin is a lot thinner. Okay, but what do you want to do?
try to attack the thing again.
Okay.
Or it's in front of me. Bite and pop.
21. Wow. That. The bite hits. The claw misses.
All right, it's 11 magical piercing.
Yes. Done. Legolas. Your turn. You don't know what averting your gaze does, or looking does.
Legless is going to pretty much tell him, say that he's his master and not avert his gaze because he didn't do it last time.
Okay. Charisma saving throw, DC 13. Yep, no problem.
Yeah.
Can you get, like, what is your... Yeah.
+8.
+8, okay, all right. I mean, you could, but anyway.
Yeah, it's a little harder.
Uh-huh.
He is going to... ooh, that might be fun. Sorry, I gotta look something up really quick.
Mm-hmm.
This might be fun. Okay, so it is down here. Okay, he is going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Hang on. Maybe you might have something better. I'm trying to mix them up with some spells, so.
Guiding Bolt's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm thinking Scorching Ray. You create 3. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's gonna do Scorching Ray. So let me see if he has it in. He does. Does a
28.
28 hit?
What? Yes. Of course.
Oh my god.
Okay. So that's the first one.
4 fire damage?
It takes 4 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
I get to cast it 2 more times.
Okay.
26
Yes.
for 7 more fire damage. 18
18 hits.
for another 6 fire damage.
Okay, you guys see these 3 scorching ray, and every time it hits, you sort of see a little bit more of this flesh and rag sort of engulf, and you hear more hissing and a more this awful, deathly haunt sound coming from him, and you see his body is getting eviscerated. It's doing some damage. Okay. Aravan, you're up. There's a mummy in front of you.
Okay. I have a question.
Yes.
I have my eyes averted down at the ground, and a guy's standing right in front of me.
Yes.
Can I see his feet?
You can here's the thing. You can attack this guy. You can attack this guy without averting your gaze.
Okay. I'm just saying.
This guy.
I'm considering the fact that these things use vision, so
Sure.
I'm particularly careful as to where I'm looking. I'm not looking into their eyes. I will not look above their waist.
Right.
All right.
That's
One
fine.
too long sword. Slash away.
Exactly. I'm dropping
Sure.
my bow, drawing my sword out, and
Yep.
slashing as I step by
Yep.
this way.
Okay. Also, just keep some things in mind, you guys. So some types of attack are active attacks, right? The guy says, "I'm targeting you. We're going to do this," and then there's another guy that maybe says, "I have this aura that it's not an active attack, right? It's a area of effect kind of thing." So anyway, but yeah, you attack this guy. You step over here. You can attack him normally. You don't need to. Yeah.
Are you
And I'm
question-
using both
Yeah.
hands.
There you go. So, the 1d10 roll.
How's a 21 stand?
That stands very well. Sorry, and you were attacking which guy? The mummy in front of you or the other guy? The big guy?
This guy right here.
Yep. Yep, that's fine.
21 slashing, or 12 slashing magical damage.
Yep, you get him good. You dig into his arm pretty badly. Yep.
Okay. And then as my cunning action, I'm going to step behind as I'm dashing this way to here.
Yep. Done. Okay, and you've avoided your gaze from this main guy, so that's all good.
kept it
All good.
down the
Yep.
whole time.
All good.
That's why I was real clear as to how
You did it. Yep. No, perfect. That was good. And that's a good way to differentiate between what you were doing with this guy and how you were attacking the mummy. Good. Okay, so this guy now, he is still in front of you, Clay. I mean, yeah, he can't really do much more. He's gonna try to claw you to death. Boom.
Bob the bear.
No, you, Clay.
The bear's doing the damage to him.
17 and 15.
Both miss.
So it doesn't really matter. If he attacked the bear, that would have hit, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So he does. Yeah, apparently doesn't know that. All right. The guy that attacked you, Aravan. He walks over to Clay, and he basically he doesn't say anything, doesn't say a damn thing, but if the target can see the mummy, must succeed on a DC 11 saving throw. Wisdom saving throw, please, Clay.
Wisdom saving throw?
DC 11. Yep.
Sure, why not?
Okay, nothing. You succeeded. By the way, you also succeeded as well, didn't you, Aravan?
A while ago, yeah.
Yeah. So when you succeed the saving throw, you don't need to worry about that. About that glare anymore. Okay. So you can look this mummy, in the eye again and say, "Screw you! I'm immune to your magic, bitch." Okay, so that's fine. He does not hit you with his stare. He tried to stare at you, and then he also tries to hit you with his fist. With a 13, will miss though, right? 13 misses, I'm assuming. All right, back to Clay Moonstar.
So I'm gonna stare this mummy in the eyes
Yep.
and attack the other guy.
You can stare this guy in the eye and try to attack this guy?
Oh
Okay.
no, I'm attacking him with
Oh,
sacred weapon.
disadvantage,
18,
and
10 force damage.
it hits with Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, it hits.
And then, so I don't have disadvantage on the mummy, right?
On the mummy, no.
Okay, just want to make sure. All right. 23
Hits.
for 12 damage. 4 slashing, +1 magic, and 8 radiant. And
Yeah, it
that's
hits.
for-
Yep, you got it. Nice.
For 12 damage.
All right. Then this guy runs away. He's still running away. Kane, you're up.
Not avert my gaze again. Charisma. Yeah, nice. And then I'd like to attack the boss mummy.
Okay.
Ah.
No. Miss.
So you don't get pack tactics when...
Not as there.
No, with a wolf. You do dire wolf, yeah. Legless, you're up.
Legless doesn't avert his eyes,
Okay.
because he's
He's a boss.
a boss.
So, sorry, you've rolled charisma 3 times, each time more than 20, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Plus 8
Like
to
it's-
I need to, the DM's got to go figure out some of these monsters that like, are. Anyways, no, I'm thinking out loud.
Do
Sorry.
not agree with me that the characters are extremely powerful.
I agree. Totally agree.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it is. I mean, I could throw shitloads of high-level monsters at you, but that also
That's
seems.
gonna kill us.
But that also seems incorrect. So okay, so charisma, you saved Clay.
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't realize I could do this. 1 second. Yes. 13.
Miss.
So that's it.
You lose your higher level cast on that. Yep. Aravan, you're up.
Okay, can I pretty much tell if this guy's got his back to me now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get him from behind. I've got a guy beside me
Yeah.
both sides, so here come the sneak attack.
I'm gonna let you do it without disadvantage, but you're gonna take a little bit of a hit in what your roll is. But go ahead. And what are you doing with this?
Why-
Your longsword?
Why would
So
I take a disadvantage to that?
Because he might turn around and look at you, right?
That's fine. I'll get the hit off first. If that happens, it happens. But I'm going to lay on the pain first before he gets the turnaround.
You look, either 1, 2 guys next to him. You're jumping him from behind. We don't have a flanking rule here, but
I'm not trying to flank.
no, I know.
What I'm saying, I'm talking practical tactics.
So I want you to roll. I want you to roll. I want you to roll. So roll.
Okay. Here we go.
No.
You gotta be
No.
kidding me.
Oh man. Got any inspiration left?
No, I use it on everybody else.
Save my ass.
Okay, and when I miss, I use my cunning action to retreat to here,
Okay.
avoiding his gaze.
Yes, I will let you do that.
Hopefully he turns around.
He looks around, and he looks over at the bear, and he tries to hit the bear because he knows that you're now susceptible, which he should have known in the
Is
last.
that? I saved it on my last turn. Was it? How long did it last for?
It's one turn. One turn.
What's that?
You said it lasted what to the end of your turn.
This last time I succeeded on this.
Yeah, until the end of your next turn.
Yep.
So I think I should be good by this point.
Yep.
So you succeeded.
So he failed.
I failed 2 turns ago, and then on my last turn, I was
Succeeded.
until the end of that turn, but I succeeded on the save this last time in turn order.
Yep.
Right?
So
I guess.
no
Yeah,
more-
you're right. You're right. No, you're fine. Yeah, you're right. 26 and
Oh, yeah.
and 12.
Both hit.
Okay, the 26 one. Give me a DC 15 con saving throw, please.
$15.
Yeah, you succeed. That's the first one. So the first attack, you get 10 piercing damage. Second one, also give me another DC 15 Constitution saving throw, which failed. So you take 9 piercing damage. So first attack, 10 piercing damage. Second, 9 piercing damage. And then the second one, you are paralyzed by pain until the end of your next turn. Paralyzed. Paralyzed, son. You're paralyzed.
That means he's no longer looking at me because he's now looking at the bear.
Exactly.
He's looking
See how
around.
this works?
Guys, look, this is how the thing is written, okay? Calling agonizing gaze. Look, I understand from a player's perspective, too.
Have power,
I'm sorry.
control.
I'm still gonna look away.
So anyway, forget about that. Forget about that for a second. The mummy, who's looking at you, decides to look at Legolas because he's a dick. He looks at Legolas. Give me a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Yep. Fuck. So he's got this dreadful growl, and Legolas is just like,
Fuck you.
"Fuck you." It's like if he failed, he would have been frightened like a little girl. But he goes, "Fuck you." All right, so it doesn't do anything, but he tries to punch Legolas. He's pitted, punches him with his rotting fist. But he doesn't have advantage, so no, it's regular 12.
Miss. Just barely.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this will be interesting. So, Clay, go ahead. What are you doing?
Clay's get a spiritual weapon with disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Cancel that.
You get spiritual weapon with disadvantage. You can.
13.
That misses.
And then the mummy in front of me is going to get bitch slapped.
No.
Nope.
No, we won't.
11.
No. 11?
Sorry, no, yeah, 11.
It hits.
Oh. So, 10 damage, 3 of it is radiant.
All right. Mummy running away. Kane, your turn.
Paralyzed.
Legolas, your turn.
Legolas is going to cast Sacred Flame. Oh, first he's got to do a Charisma save.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Sorry. Actually, you do too. Oh.
Uh-oh.
So you do as well, Kane. Sorry. Charisma save.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. So Kane again. Your pain threshold's lower. You're vulnerable to all damage types until the end of your next turn. Same thing with you, Legolas.
But Legolas is going to turn around and do a Sacred Flame.
Of course he is.
Or no, he's doing Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray.
Actually, hang on, hold up. I need to double check something. Which one's the cantrip?
Sacred Flame.
He's doing Sacred Flame. Dexterity saving throw 16, please, on the Big Bad Ugly.
DC, what is it?
16.
He hits 17. So he succeeds.
No damage.
Okay. That's it. Erevan, you're up.
This guy is running away.
He's he's sort of like bumping into the wall, like trying to get away. Boom. He just like, he turns around once in a while. Yeah.
Don't hit him.
Okay. I'm just wondering how long
Yeah.
that's going to last. That's what I'm worried about.
A minute.
Okay. Same tactics coming in behind this guy.
Roll.
Actually, you gotta come in the other side.
What do you mean?
You gotta come here. He attacked the bear.
Okay. Well, I'll come in.
Oh, your sacred weapon's in the way, so you can go here or next to him. Yeah.
I'll go right to there.
There you go. Yeah, perfect. Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. 15.
Miss.
Damn it. Same move. Back.
Okay.
What after the other mummy? This other mummy off my ass.
Wouldn't you rather me kill this big guy? Because you're already immune to his vision. This other guy is a lot worse.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
If I
Kane?
get him, it'd be a good one.
So Kane, you're paralyzed. You're paralyzed until this turn, right?
No.
I said you're paralyzed.
Next turn.
Say end of my next turn or the creatures.
Be paralyzed by pain until the end of your next turn.
Okay, so I shouldn't be paralyzed, but I am vulnerable to damage.
Okay. So he goes and this Engetra tries to attack you with its claws. Boom. Boom. 26 and 26. Both hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
First attack 9. DC 15 Constitution saving throw, please.
Hold on. It's 18. 1 second.
Hey.
Saved, and then so 9 piercing. Then the second one.
18, it's doubled, right?
What's that?
18 because I'm vulnerable to all damage.
That's right. Vulnerable means you get double damage to all damage. You get double damage. So 18.
Yeah.
And the second one is 8, so that's 16.
Ready? Let's see.
And you got to be down.
Say.
And DC 15 con again, please.
Oh.
Failed, and you are paralyzed until your next turn. End of your next turn. Okay. Mummy. I know we're going on a little bit longer than tonight, guys, but he knows this isn't working at you guys, so he just fists you. Legolas. Boom. 25 crit hits. Okay, so you got to roll a DC 12 con saving throw. Okay, you made it. So you felt this sort of shiver. Legolas felt this shiver go through him, and he felt like he was going to be super weak and limited in how he could heal. But he's shaking it off. But he still takes 11 plus 9 plus 13 plus 9. So 11 plus 9 bludgeoning, so 20 bludgeoning damage, plus 13 plus 9 necrotic damage. So 20 bludgeoning and 22 necrotic.
42 damage.
He's down.
No kidding.
Legolas is down. That was one shot from a mummy. Wow. And as he does that and Legolas goes down, you hear him hiss. He's sort of cackling, I guess. Clay, your buddy Legolas behind you just went down. So just to be clear, he saved that Constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you in a second why that's important. Okay.
20 hit.
20 hits. 20 hits.
He takes 12 force damage.
12 force damage. Okay. Uh-huh.
And for my other action,
For my next trick.
I'm going to cast this at level 2. And so higher level cast is, I get 2 for that.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets 12 points of damage, or 12 healing.
Who does? Legolas?
Yeah, Legolas.
Of course, he's back up now. There you go. Other mummy has still running away. So I got these weird butterflies in my ear again. That's gone now. That's good. Okay, so he runs away. Kane, you're now up, but you're paralyzed.
Let me make that save.
Yeah.
I forget what the DC was.
13. So you succeeded.
Okay.
Succeeded. Good job. Legolas, you're now up.
Legolas pops up and casts Eldritch Blast at the mummy.
The mummy or the main mummy?
Mummy. This guy here that just nailed him.
Yep, okay. 26?
26 hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
5 force damage, and he goes back 10 feet.
Okay. Boom. Right there.
He's going to cast it again because he gets two
Yep.
shots or 3 shots?
2.
2, I
Two.
think.
You're
So-
39 out of 11 trouble.
That misses whoever you're trying to hit, so yeah,
Yeah.
he misses. Okay.
There you go.
You need to take your charisma save, by the way. Yep, that's fine. Good. Aravan.
Well, I'll
Come
right
on,
up behind
come on,
this
man.
guy.
Come on, man. By the way, so Aravan, this mummy, the main guy, he is but a shell of a mummy. He is tattered, he is bruised, broken, and
And I can see that already.
oh, you can clearly see that. Yes.
Okay, well, I will come in right behind him.
Yep.
Same thing. Me and
Oh no!
God damn!
Oh
that
my
sword.
god! Oh no! Oh no! No!
I can't believe it. Okay, that's I'm done.
All right. And Gatraman moves over here. Hello, my pretty.
Oh, so he doesn't move out of combat with me?
Nope. No. Boom, boom. 19 and 9.
The first hits.
First hits, and it'll do 8 piercing. Also do a DC 15 con save, please.
Ready?
Yep. Yeah, you're not paralyzed. Okay, so yeah, but 8 piercing. This mummy who did some damage to Legolas, and he sees you're up again. What would he do? He would. You're immune to the stare now, Erevan, from the mummy. So's Legolas.
Yep.
What about you?
Leo's too.
Clay is also. Everybody but Kane has been looked at by this guy.
He's gonna look at Kane.
Alrighty. What do I need?
DC 11 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Yeah.
No problem. And now you're immune to him. He basically tries to scare you, and you say, "I don't think so." But then he goes over to Erevan. Tries to. No, he doesn't do that. That doesn't make sense. He's going to go back to Legolas. He's had some success with Legolas. He's going to go try to fist him again. There we go. Boom. Running fist. Oh! Like a crit fail.
It's called a fumble.
Yeah, it's a fumble. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have, no, that's fine. That's all that happens. Okay. Clay Moonstar, you're up. You're between a mummy and the main mummy.
And a heart, please.
Sorry?
No, in between a mummy and a hard place.
Yep.
Does a 12 hit the big bad ugly?
It does not.
Does not.
Nope.
And I am going to cast a spell on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the whole room is covered. I'm casting Aura of Vitality.
Does Aura of Vitality do anything to undead?
I don't know. I was using it for something quite different, but healing energy radiance from you in an aura within 30 feet until the spell ends. Moves with you, centered. As a bonus action, you can cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points.
Okay.
So
I always found things like this. If it's like you regain or heal, if you cast that on like undead, does that like kill them? No.
like, your wounds used in second edition used to do damage to undead.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Lay on hands with
Lay on hands with yeah. Or bless. You bless yourselves. If you cast bless on these guys, it banes them, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So
All right, but anyway, for that right now, you are just healing. So you just cast it. Can you use the?
I get to use it the first time.
Okay, so go ahead.
So Legolas got 22. He's up to 22 hit points.
Nice. All right, Mummy. We're at turn 8, I think. So
I want to keep going if you guys are down.
yeah, we're going.
I think I can finish him on my turn.
Kane, you're up.
Finally, the first turn I'm not paralyzed or vulnerable.
Yes.
Move back, transform into the bear.
And do your charisma save, please.
Yep.
If you want to look at him, otherwise you don't need to. You fail. You take damage, but okay.
You're the bear.
Form of a polar bear.
Main one.
24-21.
Yeah. All right.
You guys see him transform into a bear, and as his gaping maw opens up, he chomps down on the head of this creature, and he decapitates him. And as he does so, the rotting corpse and all the the rags whirl around and dissolve, as do the other two mummies. They sort of like everything that was inside just sort of becomes sand and disperses. Yeah, this is known as an angatra. Is no more. Sort of like a semi-mummy lord, but used from tribal cultures apparently. So yeah, you guys are like, and the thing had done so, and it shrieks as it sort of dissipates. It shrieks and it's a strange sound you've never heard before. But there it is no more, and the lid of the sarcophagus is off.
My bear form kind of like opens up his mouth wide and just barfs out a bunch of sand from the head.
It's sand, like it's not even the head anymore. It's like, yes.
So I'm going to use the next.
Okay, you're out of combat, you guys.
I'm using the next 9 rounds to heal anyone that needs healing.
I'm fine.
I could use that quite a bit.
So
9 rounds. 9 rounds. You can heal everybody. Okay.
Everyone's healed up.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do now?
Long rest.
Long rest.
Nah, we could shorten this.
Actually, yeah, I could get away with a short rest.
Okay. Do you want to have a look and see what's inside that
Yeah,
sarcophagus?
look inside the sarcophagus.
Okay.
I'm just going to say, everybody, I'd like to point out that I told you so. We shouldn't have messed with the sarcophagus, but, now the damage is done, so let's see what's in it.
Who opened it?
Me?
That was you.
There you go.
Who's going to investigate it?
Not me. Maybe Legolas will. Legolas has a +2.
For what?
For what?
Investigation.
What did it mean?
Okay.
Mine's 2 as well.
So Legolas goes in and just peers in, and he sees 3 very conspicuous things that are still in this sarcophagus. First of which is a very simple, looks like a key an old style iron key.
Okay.
Second of all is on the side of the sarcophagus, inside, is an engraved message. It looks like somebody's taken their finger and just scratched deeply and to the bone a message that says, it's in Old Common, which is kind of like, you can tell it's older language, but you can still read it. It says, "Beware Ocellus, Ocellus. He brought them all to life." Beware Ocellus. He brought them all to life.
I go back to this corner and pick up my bow.
Okay. And then, as the last thing he does is he reaches in. I'm going to tell you what Legolas does. He reaches into the sarcophagus and he pulls out this staff that is a ruby encrusted staff, and that ruby's worth about $1,500, 1,500 gold pieces. And you're like, no, don't. Okay, well, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. So,
he's gonna want to cast Identify on it.
yeah, it doesn't appear. Well, okay. And with that, we're gonna call it a night. It's a late night tonight, but hope you guys had a good time. You've taken over the tribe. You've cleared out the first level, and you've managed to investigate this mysterious crypt, and got some interesting information. Hopefully,
So if we're calling this a night, can we do a long rest?
no, that's no. You cannot do a long rest. That would take, especially in the middle of a dungeon, that would take a lot of extra preparation and things that might happen. So We will see if you're going to take a long rest, if that's what you want to do next time.
Raymond's tiny hut.
Yeah, we will see if that's something you want to do next time. Okay, guys, next Wednesday, same time, same channel. Let's see if Legolas can join next time. But any questions or concerns or anything, let me know, and we will see you next week. Thank you all for watching, all two of you, on Saltmarsh's Isle of Dread. Have a good night, guys.
John,
Bye.
after we get off, hold on. Stay on the.
Sure. Yeah, I'm just going to stop streaming. Yep.